Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to if you're new and haven't seen my face before. I decided to do this video because a lot of you were actually asking me questions about my half sleeve on my giveaway video. So I decided to just put this video out there addressing the questions that you guys had and answering any questions that maybe you didn't ask, but I feel like you should know anyway. I talk about the pain, how long have I had it, the meaning behind it, and all of that good stuff that you guys were asking questions about. So let's just hop into the video. Pain. The top part of my shoulder where she was doing like the sun rays and the clouds, like the very top part, that was about an 8.5 out of 10, just because the needle was vibrating so bad when she's doing the shading part that it kind of just sent vibrations to the whole left side of my body to the point where I could feel it vibrating in between my shoulder blades. And I'm like, what is this pain? I don't know, but I don't like it. But it wasn't completely terrible. So it was about 8.5 out of 10. The bottom part of my arm was about a 6 out of 10, just because by hour 3.5, my arm was numb. My arm was tired. My arm was just completely raw, and because you're being cut as you're being tattooed, so my arm had it. My arm was done. My arm was about to detach itself from me and say, I don't know what you think you thought this was, but I'm out. The first session was 5.5 hours. I came back 2 weeks later to get the shading finished for the poppy and the poinsettia, and I was only there for about an hour. So overall, it was about a 6.5 hour tattoo, which she did tell me up front that it was probably going to be about 6 hours. But overall, it was a decent experience. And I have had this for about 1.5 years now. I'm actually going to insert a video clip of it the day that I got it done so you guys can get a better view of it before I talk about the meaning behind it. The birth flowers for each one of my siblings. I actually, technically in my book, I have 4 siblings. You've seen one of the 4 in my videos, which it is Tianisha. We are not blood related. However, we do share the same last name. That's just by coincidence. It's not anything that's like, ooh, like it's just coincidence that we do share the same last name, but we did grow up together. These represent my blood relatives. So the daisy represents the month of April, and I got the clouds and the sun rays behind it because it's in memory of my brother. The poppy is my oldest sister because her birthday is in August, and that's the birth flower for the month of August. And then the poinsettia is the birth flower for the month of December, and that represents my older sister. As far as tattoo placement and why I got it on my arm, because some people are like, well, why didn't you put it on your thigh, or why didn't you put it on your back, or whatever. I wanted it on my arm because of the meaning behind it. It wasn't something that I wanted to have hidden and have you only see when it's warm out and I have on shorts, or I have on a crop top, or it's not like my other tattoos where I don't really care that you can't really see them all the time. This one I wanted to have on display because of the meaning behind it. That's just personal preference for me. I know some people don't really like tattoos on females, like when it comes to putting it on their arms. I feel like depending on what it is, it doesn't always look terrible. I have seen a few people out and about, like in public, that are females and that have like these whole, like either half sleeves or like full sleeves, and it just looks like a big blob of ink. Even with that, I'm like, it's, hey, it's their body, it's their choice, it's their decision. That's how I feel with anything that I do to myself. It's my body, it's my choice, it's my decision. You were born an original, don't die a copy. If you feel like doing something for yourself and putting a tattoo in a certain spot that might not really be appealing to other people, who cares? Somebody else is gonna be out there that's like, that looks really dope. So just do what you want, because it's your life and you can do what you want. As far as mine, I feel like it's feminine, but it's not like overly done. You know what I'm saying? It stops about 2 inches above my elbow, so it is a half sleeve, but it's not like overkill for me. Like, I feel like I could pull it off. Came out great. So I don't regret putting it on my arm at all. No, I'm not going to get this arm done. This arm is staying naked. I'm not going to continue on with this either, because this is, you know, one meaning in and of itself. I wouldn't want to add anything to it because I feel like it would just look strange if I did try to continue it. And I didn't want a full sleeve. I don't want to be overly inked. I think I've answered all the questions that I've gotten. If you have any more questions or I missed the question of yours, just leave it in the comments and I'll answer it there. But that does it for this video. I didn't want it to be too long, but I wanted to get it out to you guys because I didn't want to have you guys think that I didn't see your questions or I was just ignoring them. I was just actually planning on doing this video once I saw how many questions I started getting about it. So I hope that this video was helpful in some kind of way and answered your questions. And I will see you guys in my next video, whatever it might be. Bye.